Nintendo.
Watch your head! Watch your head!
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of Week in Review. It's our weekly video blog where we explore the journey of growing this music startup called Dubseed.com. Today I'm going to a co-working space called WeWork to work out of because basically we're soundproofing the house. We got these neighbors that live upstairs and it's just been a constant battle between us and them. They have these two kids that are just loud, always creating a ruckus, biting, stomping, running, and we just figured it's time to soundproof the house. We're soundproofing the whole house. It's going to be very loud here today, so I'm going to work out of WeWork. Oi, squad! So today's kind of a cool day because we just launched the newest version of our stem player. This is version 3. I'll explain a bit about what the stem player is in a second here, but basically it's come a long way since the first version. In fact, the first version was something that was very complicated and far out, so much so to the point that we actually had to make a video kind of like explaining what the stem player was and how to use it. I'm going to show you that video right now.
Welcome to Dubseed,
Welcome to Dubseed.
an interactive music exploration website.
Welcome to Dubseed.
Once playing a track, the stem player opens that you can then resize to your preference. Solo specific parts of every composition. And then unsolo all tracks and continue listening to the original version. Stems with this symbol next to them are included in a free download package, while stems with this symbol are for listening only. Dubseed. Explore music from the ground up.
So that was version 1, V1 of the Dubseed stem player. And looking back, the video was so cheesy, but at the time I was thinking like, there's no way people would just initially understand how to use this thing just upon coming to the site. So we needed to have this video. But that was kind of the problem, is like, we should have thought about creating something that was very intuitive, very easy to use, and in user experience design, having any type of like video tutorial, kids these days don't have the time to watch tutorial videos unless they want to. The other thing about V1 of the stem player was that it was like a drop-down type thing. So it would just kind of like obstruct whatever the user was doing. And in some ways that was what we were looking for because we wanted it to be like the highlight of the website. But again, it's not a very comfortable user experience. It's not something that people typically enjoy, is having their view or a part of the website obstructed or like covered up. V1 of the stem player was kind of complicated, but it was still really cool. It was something that was very unique, something that was very different, and it was definitely something that I was like looking forward to changing, to enhancing as Dubseed began to grow. All right, about to hop on the subway, heading over to WeWork. Square right now is turned up. I don't know what's going on. Some sort of like Santa land type thing. Respect to whoever decided it was a cool idea to put these heat lamps out by the eating tables. Okay, that's it. It's time to go to the office.
Work, 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 work.
Alright. Productive day at WeWork. The second version of the stem player fixed up a lot of the issues we were having with the first one. First of all, it was a lot more intuitive. people could come to the website, they'd pretty quickly understand, just from fooling around for a little bit, how to use the stem player and what it was all about. The other thing it was really helpful with is it wasn't as intrusive. The newer stem player version 2 was moved off a little bit to the side of the website, so people could still explore content and, you know, navigate through the site, while the stem player would stay static off to the right, and it was just in like a more comfortable place. It was still in a place where it was prevalent enough that people would notice it and that it was like a core part of the Dubseed website. The other thing is, we're only now dealing with like 4 stems with the new native instrument stem format. If you don't understand what that is, check out prior blogs. But we were only dealing with 4 stems now. It was a lot more simplified, a lot more easy to use. More easy or easier to use? Comment down below with the right answer to that. Also, in version 2 of the stem player, there was a huge improvement in just the overall functionality of the stem player. It was a lot quicker, a lot more responsive, so it was an upgrade. All right, fam, just got home. Kind of curious to see how the soundproofing has gone.
Nintendo.
Watch your head! Watch your head!
Bisogna rifare da capo, iniziano con no. Anche se lo passi adesso. Almeno ti faccio delle moto slitte e poi abbiamo finito. Come? Attenzione!
All right, dudes, before we wrap things up, I want to give you a little demo of version 3, the newest version of the updated stem player. Let's take a look at Dubseed.com. So, version 3 of the stem player, you can see down here, once we're playing a track, as you hover over the certain stems within that track, it highlights the wave, the graph of those stems. So if we then click on, say, the kick drum, it's just going to play that kick drum, and we can do the same thing with the vocals. Take out the kick drum, add in the pads over here. So it's pretty simple to use. I think most people, whether you have like a music background or not, could pretty quickly understand how to use it. And what's more is it's in a place where it's still prevalent, but it's not blocking anyone's view. So it's definitely fixed that problem. So overall, we're very excited with the 3rd version of the stem player, and I definitely encourage you guys to go over to Dubseed.com, check it out. Even if you don't have much of a musical background, it's still fun to pick apart and solo different parts of the track. Alright, so that's it. This has been episode 6 of Week in Review. It's our weekly video blog where we explore the journey of growing this music startup called Dubseed.com. If you like the videos, tune in next week, and I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button or like button. Anyways, dudes, I will catch you next week.